Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Gurnoor, and if you're new here, welcome. So today I have such an exciting vlog for you all. Today I am going to be continuing with my book diaries, and this is the part 2 of Is It Worth It or Not? So as you guys know, I reviewed I think 4 or 5 books in my last series, and I am going to be reviewing 4 more. So the issue is that I don't have any of the books with me. So, long story short, I lost every single book that I had. It Ends With Us, Girl in Pieces, Ugly Love, and also It's Summer Turned Pretty, and I lost every single freaking one. So I'm pretty sad right now and disappointed. I spent hours looking for each one, and I was so sad, but that's totally okay because I will be still adding pictures here on the screen and talk about each of the books. And I really hope you guys appreciate my bad conflict of responsibility because I could not find one single book, but that's totally okay because the review is still going to stay the same. So let's get right into it. Guys, starting off with our first book is Girl in Pieces by Kathleen Glasgow. I think I pronounced that right. Sorry if I didn't. So basically this book is about this girl, and basically she goes through a really big tragic amount of events. Her best friend passing away, her friend group completely falling apart. She goes through a lot of different her family life is really hard, and she obviously goes through a lot of mental health issues. I rate this book, this was like the first ever book that I read after a very long time. Out of 10 stars, I definitely give this a 10 out of 10. This book was such a great book, guys, and I have read this book countless times. I feel like Girl in Pieces can be triggering to very certain people that struggle with these type of mental health issues, but also can be like, I think it's a really great way how Kathleen, the author, she talked about such sensitive topics in a very great way. She talked about mental health issues like depression and so much more, which a lot of people struggle with today in our generation, and I loved how she worded it, and it was such a sensitive book, guys. Honestly, could not have been written better anyway. Feel like the girl, she went through so much, but at the end she recovered, she went for her dreams, she left to New York to become an artist, and I honestly loved how this book was written, portrayed, and the story was just so heart touching. Loved it so much, and I would definitely read it again if I could because I lost the book, but I would definitely read it again. It was such a great book. I loved it so much, and yeah, it's definitely a 10 out of 10. I definitely recommend it if the people that don't get triggered easily by mental health issues and stuff like that would read the warnings before I would obviously read it. Such a great book, definitely recommend it. So it was a 10 out of 10 stars for me. Okay, the next book is It Ends With Us. Why did I say it like that? No idea. Okay, the next book is It Ends With Us. Sorry guys, tongue twister right there. Basically, if you guys don't know, in my first part of this series, Is It Worth It or Not, I reviewed It Starts With Us. Don't ask why I got those two mixed up. Just don't ask that. I just wanted to review Atlas and Lily's story first, but let me talk about this book. Okay, so Ryle and Lily's story, yeah, flopped down. I hated Ryle, guys. Ryle, absolutely not. But I will say one thing. The starting of this book, I was like, Team Ryle, get the fuck out, Atlas. Like, we don't need you. Like, Atlas, move on. Bye. Childhood crush, whatever. Okay, guys, what the hell was Ryle? What was Lily thinking? Like, okay, girl, I get it. He's a neurosurgeon. He probably earning those bucks, but still. Like, we do not need that. He was not the standard, okay, guys? Like, Aaron Warner would reject him from all the book talk guys. Ryle was, first of all, toxic, a gaslighter, did not even care about Lily, manipulated her in so many different ways. But what I really liked about this book is that I feel like it brings really great awareness to especially how that women can struggle with abuse these days. It talks about such sensitive topics in a really great way, honestly, I personally think. I'm just not a Ryle supporter. He is trash, very toxic. We do not like him, but I loved Lily and Atlas' story, and I loved how Lily became such a strong and independent woman, like girl boss there, okay? And I loved absolutely how she got herself up. She was a single mother with a job, with her own business running. She accomplished all her dreams all by herself, not by a person that did not support her. And that can be such a great inspiration for so many women out there that think like they need some type of support, but when they don't, they can handle so many things on their own. You can be independent, you can be strong, whoever you want. You don't need no man telling you that. And obviously, if you're in a healthy relationship, cheers on you. But if you're not, you should always take a step back, focus on yourself. And I feel like Lily did so much of that. She did so much regrowthing. I feel like for me, like in books, especially in Girl in Pieces, It Ends With Us, these type of books, when they have like regrowth, I love those type of books so much. They touch my heart so well. And it's definitely like my favorite type of books to read. And literally, I would read those any day, no matter what. They're so good. Okay guys, the next book is Ugly Love, also by Colleen Hoover. Guys, can we just notice how Colleen Hoover literally has the most book talk books? Please comment down below who is your favorite book talk author, and if you guys do read Colleen Hoover, make sure to let me know which one is your favorite book. So when I first read this book, I was like, oh my god, this is so great. Like out of 10 stars, I would give it 10 out of 10, but now I would literally give it a 7. Colleen, I've read like a lot of her books, and I definitely think she has a lot of books better than this, guys. Don't think that Ugly Love is her best one. Overall, the story was super heart-touching. It was like a very great rom-com book. Love that. But I just don't really get the story of this. Like, there wasn't really nothing, like no plot. Like, there was like, I remember like the guy doing Miles, I think that was his name, yeah. And then there was the girl, Tate. Okay, Miles and Tate, yeah, they were a couple. They met each other through a friend and a friend. I'm pretty sure he was like at her door or something when she first moved in. But then when they were talking and stuff, then like another girl got mixed in, and I'm like, what the hell is the plot of this? Like, I'm not getting any of the issues. Then they resorted it, and then there was a kid that Miles had, first of all. Twins, actually. I was like, excuse me? Like, what is going on? I was like, the second time I read this, I'm like, okay, wait, hold on. First time, I'm like, yeah, it makes sense. No, it does not, Gurnoor. You need to read it again. And when I did, I'm like, the plot just is not plotting, you know? Yeah, I just didn't really like I love rom-com series, but I can't like rom-com books. Like, I just don't get the point of that, you know? It has to be like emotional, bro. You got me crying at night. Like at 3 a.m. I better be like sobbing in my room like, oh my god, this character did this. That's the type of book I need. I don't need no rom-com softcore stuff. No. I need something that can really put me on, that can really tell me, yeah, Gurnoor, she cried over that book. Like, I cried. That just did not give to me. But a lot of people might like it. I know my sister did love it, but it was just not my cup of tea, as a lot of people say. It just didn't make sense to me, and I think there's better books that Colleen has wrote, and I think she has a lot of better books that have better plots to it, and there's a lot of better books, so I would not waste your money on that. Give it like probably like a 6, not even a 7, a 6, solid 6. But I'm not a hater. If people like it, no problem, props to you. Guys, so the next book that I will be reviewing is The Summer I Turned Pretty. Listen, guys, I have literally watched The Summer I Turned Pretty both seasons religiously with my sister when it was 6 a.m. at night. Okay, guys, the sun was sunrising. I was on that MacBook, okay, and I was supporting Conrad like it was my death row. I'm telling you guys, Conrad, special place in my heart. If you guys are not a Conrad supporter, what are you guys doing? No hate to Jeremiah supporters, but seriously, what are you doing? What goes through your mind? If it can be in the series, if it can be in the books. You need to go to Conrad. Conrad is the only right option. But okay, let me talk about the book. The book, 10 out of freaking 10. Jenny Han must be the best author, the best show producer. She writes so well. It's like, what goes through this girl's mind? I literally like watched XO Kitty, and I literally fell in love with the series. It was really good. I know a lot of people have controversial opinions on it, but I did really like XO Kitty. But anyways, yeah, I just think that The Summer I Turned Pretty, the whole entire book was just such great feels. I loved the book so much. I really want to read the next book because I know that Jeremiah does really bad stuff in there, and I am a full-on not Jeremiah's supporter. It's not like Jeremiah does anything bad. I just do not like him, not his supporter. Think that he's not good for Belly like Conrad is, and he doesn't understand her like Conrad does. So I definitely want to read the next book, but I definitely recommend The Summer Turned Pretty, especially for my summer lovers and that love a good love triangle, guys. This has such good love triangles. Even though I just said like 10 minutes ago that I did not like rom-coms. I love rom-com series, but I can't like rom-com books. This has an exception, okay, guys? This book, the plot, oh my god, it's literally, it was just, I love the Jeremiah, Belly, and Conrad plot. Nothing can beat that love triangle. I definitely love how it was written. It was really similar to the series, so honestly, if you like watch the series, it's really similar to the book. And I think the next book is Not the Summer Without You. It's really dedicated to season 3, which I'm very scared of because I know Belly is not at the summer beach house anymore, which is like, excuse me, what? Like, it's not a summer without the beach house, you know? But I definitely give this book a 10 out of 10. Great love triangle, great love plot. Definitely characters written so good. I'm pretty sure that they didn't really write that much about Taylor and Steven's plot, which is more in the series, but I'm not going to spoil it too much if you have not even read or watched any of those things. But their plot is also really good in the series. But I think I like the book a little bit even better because I just like the scenarios in my head of like imagining how the scenes went was absolutely amazing. So I definitely give this book 10 out of 10. Guys, that is it for this Is It Worth It or Not book series. I will be having a lot more videos for my book diary series, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Let me know in the comments down below what other book videos you guys want to see, or some videos in general. I loved reviewing all these books with you guys, and tell me if this was helpful and what was your favorite book out of all these 2 videos. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more content. Also follow my Instagram and my threads. Both are linked down below. gurnoors_29. I will be posting so much more content on there, especially as my pageant's coming up on April 13. So a lot of behind the scenes, a lot of preparations coming up, so much more, guys. I have so much exciting content for you guys coming very soon. I have so many projects that I'm so excited to announce, so you guys want to stay tuned for that. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.